Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Go Native Farms. And today we're going to be taking a look at some really awesome Acoma blue corn that we're going to be growing out for the seed bank. And let's get into it. This right here and this right here is your Acoma blue corn, and it's going to look very similar to this corn down here that we grew last year, which was your Hamus blue corn. And we're about to plant that. We've got our rows all tilled and ready to go. And I'm going to show you guys how we do that. But before we get started, if you've never been to Acoma Sky City, you should check that out. It's usually September the 2nd. They have a harvest festival, and a lot of times the natives will sell different fruits and vegetables out there, and you can get some really good varieties of squash and corn, and you can buy all sorts of things out there like pottery and baskets. So you should go check that out. All right, back to what we're planting. So this Acoma blue corn, it is frequently cooked in stews, and I'm going to also put a little bit of a link at the bottom where you can check it out on your own and learn a little bit more about this corn. And I'm going to talk a little bit more at the end of this video and show you guys some more detail about this awesome corn. But this is really good looking stuff. You'll have some blues, you might get a little bit of reds, and you also might get some blacks in there. And basically this corn right here had a pretty good germination rate, had about 92%. So what we're going to be doing with the 92%, we're going to be throwing about 5 or 6, maybe 7 seeds into a hole, just like this. And we're going to put those in, maybe 3 inches down, and then we're going to go ahead and cover that up, and then we're going to water that, and that's going to be good to go. It's going to be coming up in probably a week, and we're every few feet we're going to be grabbing another about 5 or 6 seeds. We're going to be dropping that in, and then you want to cover that up, no rocks on top of it, and just with some nice soft soil there. And we're going to go all the way down this line, this row, and we're going to plant a whole bunch of it. Now this stuff over here only had 20% germination rate, so we're probably going to be dropping in more like 10 in each hole on those, maybe even 12, and hopefully get a good germination rate, and hopefully we have a good harvest. I will put links where you can buy this corn. They do sell this now on the Native Seed Search. That'll be in the descriptions below. So I'll show you where you can buy some of this if you're interested. It's a really awesome corn I grew last year. This one was really tall, the Hamus, and that one got about 9 feet tall. This Acoma corn is looking like it's only going to be around 5 feet tall from what I researched on it, and it's traditionally dry farmed. Not all the natives dry farmed out here. Some did and some did not. But I believe this one was dry farmed, and we'll kind of go into a little more details on that. When you soak your corn, it's a good idea to soak it overnight. Some people soak it 2 nights. I just soak it 1 night, and then that helps it to sprout. And I put that right in the ground just like that. Stay tuned. You can watch how it grows for us, and we'll keep you updated on the progress. Welcome back, everyone, and today is August the 9th, and we originally planted this Acoma blue corn on June the 23rd. And as you can see, it is doing really well for the most part. So this first section of Acoma blue corn, which runs from here all the way down to right there, you're going to see that there is a difference in corn size there. So the corn over here that we planted on June 23rd did really well, but this section was the 92% germination rate, and we had a really high germination rate here as well. Unfortunately, as we get towards this smaller corn down here, that had 20% germination rate, and for me, it had 20% germination rate at the seed bank when they did testing on it. But for myself, it had 0% germination rate. So all of this from right there all the way down to the end is a different variety of corn that I ended up having to plant because nothing came up. And that happens sometimes. Things have been sitting in the seed bank forever and they just don't germinate when you put them in the ground. Overall, we still have a decent amount of the Acoma Blue Corn down here. That should produce a decent amount, and we'll be getting that back to the seed bank, and if they have excess for sale, then we'll put a link in future videos. So stay tuned, and I'll show you guys what this corn looks like in another month or two when we're harvesting it. And basically all I did for nutrients was some alpaca manure in the ground there and some chicken manure, and I haven't really even put any manure on there, or I haven't put any manure tea on there, and I haven't put any fish emulsion here, and you can see they're doing pretty good. So I don't have any problem with the watering system here. It's working really good. That drip line is awesome. And I did stagger these, so far there's no pollen coming on. And the other plants down here, the Navajo Yellow, they are not going to cross-pollinate with them. They will be finished. The Navajo Yellow corn down there is going to be finished producing pollen by the time these guys put on pollen here. And that could happen any day. I don't see any pollen coming on right now, but if they do, then I'm going to make sure that they don't cross with these guys down here, which is also why I staggered them, because we don't want to cross our corn. And these Acoma Blue are probably, the Acoma Blue is about 5'7" maybe, right here. Maybe a little taller, depending on how you measure it. And we'll see how tall they get, because I was only thinking they'd get around between 5 and 6 foot tall. We will keep you guys updated, and we will show you what this corn looks like. If my videos help or you find them interesting, please do like and subscribe, and have a great rest of the day.